Gemini, what's going on? What up, twin? What's going on, twin? Listen, it's Saturday afternoon. I figured I would hop on and, grace you guys with my presence today before I head out. But we're going to take a look at your current energy and the person that is on your mind. Who are you thinking of? And what you have going on just in general in your life, all right? So, spirit guides, angels, divine ancestors, please shine the light on what I need to see for Gemini. If any one of you need a personal reading, hit my inbox. I'm here for you. Also, you can go to my bio and click the link to my YouTube, okay, where I have longer videos. All right, let's dig right in. Cock blocking. Who's cock blocking you in your life? Is this like a fake friend or someone in your family who's getting in the way or trying to get in the way of you doing something? Could be a coworker as well, somebody that you work with for some of you. But somebody's in the way. Somebody don't want you to excel. There's somebody in your life that really is doing everything they can. And I'm getting like evil eye energy. They're getting in the way. They're trying to block you from your blessing in some type of form or fashion. And you could know exactly who I'm talking about, Gemini. But there's somebody who they just don't want to see you do good. They don't. Ugh, that sucks. I hate that energy. Tell me more. Clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, dramatic. And then there's like a little, looks like a gerbil or a hamster or some kind of rodent, a rat. Is there a rat in your circle? There's somebody, I feel like this is the same person that could be throwing that evil eye to cock block, to block you, to block your blessings. This is someone who's clout hungry. I don't feel like this is your energy at all. I feel like it's somebody that's close to you who will make things up about you behind your back. A rat, somebody that you tell things to, or somehow they get information about you, and then they'll turn around and tell whoever you're talking about, they'll go back and tell them, well, Gemini said blah, blah, blah. Like, you have to watch who you're talking to. Be very vigilant on realizing who your real friends are, Gemini. So I just got that. They want you to know somebody will do anything to make you look bad and to block you in some form or fashion. Ugh. Tell me more. Scarcity tactics. Yeah, this is someone who's very much calculated. They watch you. This is somebody that's close to you, my love, that watches you. And they're very much, this is someone who's not stupid either. They could be an air sign just like you, because we're very analytical. So this is someone who, they watch your movements and they know your movements. So someone very close to you that you would probably least expect. But this is somebody who plots and they manipulate the situation. They could manipulate your words. So they could twist your words around. I'm getting like a gossipy, I don't care if it's a male or a female, because men can be just as gossipy and chatty. They can be even more chatty in my experience than females. And I'm a female. I have come across men that were had more female traits than a female. And I'm just like, wow, whoa. So yeah, this is somebody who kind of acts like has a lot of female energy. Dirt digging. Wow, looking for dirt on you, it says, or vice versa. This is somebody who asks around. They ask around. They, like I said, they're very manipulative. They ask people about you. They could watch you on social media. Just like you're here watching this divination video, they could also be into divination and they could watch you that way, because that's another form of really peeking and spying on someone, honestly, by getting readings and or if you're a reader yourself, looking into someone else, looking into their life, what they got going on. That's dirt digging. That's definitely dirt digging too. So you could be doing that, Gemini. I don't judge. Or whoever this is that's the cock blocker could be doing that against you, okay? Because it says vice versa. Let's look at the tarot, please. Enough of that energy. Yucky. I'm like, ew. I don't like it. Tell me, Spirit, what energy Gemini is in currently, just in general. Nothing to do with love, just in general, in your life. What energy is Gemini in? Four of Swords reversed. So you're coming out of a period of, looks like that you've been, in the recent past, you were very quiet. Swords represent air, your element. You could have been taking a break from everybody recently, where you just been in your own bubble. You could have been going through a bout of like depression, or just a period of quiet and wanting to get peace, and just taking time out for yourself because you felt overwhelmed. You could have felt like you had one thing happening after the next, so you just needed to get away and be in your own energy for some time. Could have been 4 weeks that you've been like this, up to a month that you've just been in your own, dealing with yourself and not really talking to many people, not being around a lot of people either. But this came reversed, so it shows that you're coming out of that. So it's like you're ready to rejoin the world now, and kind of coming out of that mental, I don't want to say a fog, but just coming out of that period of quiet, period of rest that you were taking. Because the Four of Swords is about rest and rejuvenation and needing that time to yourself to like recharge. This is from being mentally exhausted and mentally weighed down, really. Tell me more, Spirit. Temperance, yeah. Right now you're balancing yourself out. You guys, some of you could have Sag in your chart. You could have Libra somewhere in your chart as well. But the temperance is all about recalibrating yourself, rebalancing, getting back to your happy place. And also you could have promised yourself that you were going to do something in the past, and at this time you're ready to like take charge when it comes to that promise that you made. You've been through a lot. I see a lot of valleys, a lot of rocky moments in your life, a lot of ups and downs, but right now you're trying to ground yourself. You see how this character has one foot in the water and one on land. So it just shows that you're trying to balance your emotions and also your mental at the same time. Just try to find that equal balance so that you'll feel better. And it shows that you're protected, because this is an angel on this card, on the Temperance. You are protected. You have angels around you. Absolutely. Watching over you, guiding you all the whole way. And right now you're into more so loving on yourself and pouring more into yourself than you were in the past. So you could be doing a lot of self-care, could be like reading self-help books and just things that's going to help you, and not so much you always reaching out to other people and helping them, because I feel like you've done that a lot in the past, and now you feel like this is your time now. Now let's see who you've been thinking of. Who are you thinking of? Page of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they could be younger than you. This is someone who you could look at as being a bit immature, but also somebody who's very ambitious. They could have Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person brought some type of happiness and joy and exuberance into your life, excitement. And you could have looked at this person as having rose-colored glasses. Maybe you felt they were a bit naive. You see her rose-colored glasses she has on. You could have felt that this person was kind of young-minded or not really dealing with reality, but very fun to be with, and someone who has a lot of drive and ambitions and goals that they chase, and you like that about them. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups reversed. You do feel, I'll show you in the upright, you feel like this person came in and they weren't able to give you what you wanted from them when it comes to your emotions. You wanted more love from them and they weren't able to give it to you. You see, this came reversed. So that cup came, for you it was empty. Like what you wanted from them, you didn't get what you wanted. So why is Pisces, I'm sorry, you could have been dealing with a Pisces. Why is Gemini thinking of this person? Because they're being quiet. They could have air in their chart with this Queen of Swords. They're being quiet and they're being an ice queen. That's why you're thinking of them. You want to talk to them. I can